Greetings everybody, this is Red on VF4 and we are continuing working on the Kawasaki Voyager 1200. So what you see in front of you is the amplifier, the subwoofer, which is passive, and a speaker. That's a speaker that I already installed. That's a SCAR one that I already mentioned. I think I did. If I didn't, well, whatever it is. It's a SCAR, 4 inches, 30 watts RMS and 120 watts peak. This is a passive Samsung subwoofer from 5.1 home theater system. It's missing one of the feet. There you go. No, there it is. It's gone. But it doesn't matter. Nothing going on here. Just a couple of wires. Just that very, very thin wire. There it is. Very tiny. You don't need much, but I will upgrade that. This one, actually I have no idea what wattage it's putting out, probably 50 watts or something. This subwoofer amplifier is called Voyager Audio ZK-MT21. I bought it from Amazon. It's 50 per speaker, 50 watts per speaker plus 100 watts per subwoofer. I'm not sure if that's correct or not. It's a 12 to 24 volt. We'll be obviously installing it in a motorcycle, so it will be 12 volts or 13, whatever the alternator puts out. You got some controls, woofer controls, frequency, volume, right and left channel for treble and bass. Bass didn't really work. Probably you will need larger speakers. 4 inches is not enough to have the bass come out and the main volume on or off. So there is that switch that turns on all the way. It actually clicks. There you go. That's on and that's off. And all the way obviously to the right would be increasing volume, and all the way to the left will be decreasing volume slash turning off the power. There's an audio jack if you need to run the auxiliary, a couple of screws for your right channel, a couple of screws for your left channel, and a couple of screws for the subwoofer. So as you can see, I already ran a few. There's nothing for right channel, simply because I was trying to figure out if this contraption even works. And I tell you what, it flippin' blows everything apart. Not quite literally, but figuratively, obviously. This thing just rocks, and I am going to show you how it is. So basically, this is a power cable that will be, yes, it's an audio wire, I understand. But for the purposes of demonstration, that will do, okay? I will connect it to the negative and positive. There's, let's see, it should be somewhere that says negative and positive. There you go. So make sure you follow your polarity. Connect it to the battery. So the one that has a black one, I made it the ground or negative. There you go. There's a black one. And let me show you how it sounds. Obviously, I'm going to choose the music that is not copyright so that we can actually boom a little bit. And another thing is that you can probably see that there's no mesh. Usually there is a mesh that covers the subwoofer. I tore it off simply because I wanted to check the condition of the woofer. The dust cover is there. The surround looks good. The speaker is from 2011. This is the date of manufacture. It's actually written on the back of the subwoofer. But I will leave this guard so that whenever it moves, it does not bounce off the plastic. And I will put the whole contraption, this box, in one of the bags. So it will be most likely on the left-hand side, because there is a lot of storage. And even if I use the left side side bag, it doesn't matter, because there is so much storage. I can use whatever I want, like say a little bag with my documents or my phone, whatever it is. And also, actually, I didn't tell you, this is a Bluetooth one. Bluetooth 5.0 if I'm not mistaken, and it does work. I tried to hide myself in various corners of my house and it still had a great reception. Let me demonstrate it to you now. There it is. It plays very well. I do love the quality. I do have to kind of wipe it all off because it's all dirty. It's been in someone else's house for 11 years, something like that. Could have changed houses too, like a million times. Who the hell knows? But let me get another music. Yeah, let's see here. You have the frequency control so that you can control how much or how high in frequency subwoofer operates. You can set it up to have only lows, or you can up it a little bit so that it acts like a mixture of like a mid-range slash subwoofer. And one of my very own musics. This thing works really good. And a while back I actually got it from Goodwill for like $12 or something. It works super cool. And as you can tell, I'm still bashing around with my new system, with my very own music on my channel. You can check it out. It's not very famous at all, but it's pretty alright. To simplify your job, obviously you will need some power wire and a speaker wire. The speaker wire I bought from Amazon Basic. Let's see, it's a 16 gauge. It's normal, whatever Kawasaki is using. I think it's 16 or even 18. So this one will be okay at least, or at most it'll be overpowered, which is nice. This one is a 14 or 12? 12 gauge, 100 feet. I bought it too from Amazon. It's 100 feet of madness. It's a double wire. That's exactly what I need to run the power from amplifier to the battery. I'm not sure where I'm gonna install the amplifier in, but I really want to kind of put it over in the fairings, but I don't want to just wreck too much of stuff. And yes, it's not pretty over here because there is that fake tank cover is not on the bike. But I'm thinking to put the amplifier over here somewhere so that I can run the wire along the bike, under the seat, under the fake fuel tank, into the battery. And this is how it's going to feed the power through the 12 gauge. Keep forgetting, because I was kind of debating what to run, but 12 gauge will just suffice for the amount of power it's gonna take, and it will be just enough. The bike will handle the power, that's for sure, because really doesn't really draw us that much power. All I'm doing is just regular speakers, you know, a tiny bit powerful than the stock one, and obviously the subwoofer. Subwoofer is no more than 50 watts, that's for sure. Those systems were never powered. Besides, it's a particle board with some water damage. Apparently something happened. So someone pissed on it, eh? Hopefully not, but it doesn't smell like it. But this is the subwoofer, no more than 50 or 60 watts at most. I don't believe it's going to be smashing too much power, but in any case, let me install the damn thing so that I can actually enjoy and see how it looks. Alright, peoples, I did have to rewire the speakers in the front, so that's why they are open. So this, obviously following the polarity, I ran the new speaker wires. Those are actually overkill, so I think that those are 16 gauge. 18 gauge will absolutely suffice, because actually the holes or the receptacles or the prongs on the speakers themselves, they're smaller. They're smaller than the cable. So this one is not connected, but that's actually the main wire which connects to the original amplifier. I will still connect it just in case if I want to listen to the radio, so that will be interchangeable if I want to do that. This wire is not connected either. However, the speaker wire is connected, again following the polarity. For the left side, since the amplifier will be sitting on the left side wire is 3 feet and the right side is 4 feet, because I will be crossing over to the left side so that it goes to the amplifier. So just an extra foot just to cross over behind the backrest. Obviously it's just sitting here, it's just like a proof of concept. It all goes, that mess right here will go away. Obviously it'll be a lot nicer. It will all disappear. The power wire, the same thing. It will be ran under the fake tank, under the seat. I will use a bunch of zip ties, so it'll be very neat and away from the site. Other than that, works very, very well. If you want to do the same thing, again, this amplifier was $27. The speakers, 4-inch speaker front back, exactly the same size, obviously. Those are the back ones are Scars, the front ones are Polk. Those are marine ones, so you can dunk them big time. Well, don't do that, please. Don't ruin your speakers. Your choice, how much you want to spend. Wire, if you have it. I think the speaker wire was $12. The power wire was like $17. $27 for amplifier, $12 or $13 for the subwoofer itself, and just a ton of wiring. You just have to, hide it all. With them speakers sitting nicely, I did enjoy some music over here. It was absolutely banging, and I absolutely enjoy it. But thank you very much for watching. I will absolutely make a review of how it looks whenever I reassemble the bike. But for now, take it easy, take care, and goodbye.